Hi, I'm Jen Poncelet. I'm the IB coordinator here at West, and today I'm going to be telling you about our IB evaluation visit. The IB evaluation visit is an opportunity for IB experts to review how our school is implementing the program, to celebrate successes, and for them to provide guidance for future growth and improvement. It's really the end of a 5-year process, which started in January of 2020 when we had our last evaluation. A lot has happened since then. And especially in the last few years, we've been doing something called the self study, where we were assessing ourselves on how our school was doing. Throughout this time, we have also been making changes based on our reflections, just like we want our students to do. So on January 29th and 30th, we were visited by two IB experts, Kari Christensen, who is the IB coordinator here in the Twin Cities, and Esra Osman, who is an IB coordinator in Toronto. And both have visited and evaluated many IB schools. So we were so lucky to have this perspective from people who have been in lots of different schools. So they visited many classrooms and they got to talk to lots of students and they had a number of meetings. At the end of that, they talked to us about their findings. They will be sending us a report with everything laid out, but they did share their findings at the end. So our strengths were many. They found that West and the district value the same things that IB values, and those things are very aligned. Our district leadership, from our superintendent to our school board to our administration here in the building, they understand IB and they really support all of the things that that an IB education does for students. And our students, the most important people in this process, were able to tell and share with the evaluators that our school is inclusive, unique, welcoming, creative, open-minded, and diverse. The evaluators really appreciated the school environment. They walked in and said, "We have such a beautiful building." They said, "We have great flexible learning spaces, and the students seem to enjoy using them and use them well." Also, they said that we value and prioritize the holistic needs of students and of teachers. As a community school, we provide services and support for our West families, and they were very impressed with all the technology that we use in our district, and that students are using those quite a bit to learn. In the Department of Learning, students were able to see real world connections of what they're learning in class and the outside world, and that students were able to explore personal and cultural identities. Teachers collaborate well to develop curriculum for students. So lots to celebrate here. There are also some areas that we need to work on, none of which were a surprise. Caregiver communication and education around IB, especially scoring, could be improved. And this is something we've been working on. We are really grateful that they were able to give us some ideas, and we welcome ideas from you too. And something called global context is an area of IB that we use a bit, but could be much more implemented in our schools to make the learning even more authentic. So, on our next steps, we're going to celebrate our successes. We're really proud of our school. We're so happy that other people were able to come into our school and see what we're doing. We're going to continue to improve family engagement and communication. Our students had mentioned that they would really like to be outside more. So we're going to work on ways to get both our students learning outside and playing outside, thinking about how we can have recess happen more often. And we're going to focus on those global contexts as well. I'd just like to say thank you so much to you, parents and caregivers, for trusting us with your students. We really appreciate you, all that you do, the way that you communicate with us. And thank you especially to those parents who either filled out surveys or, come and talk to us on conference days or came in for some meetings for this. We really appreciate all your feedback, and we are such an important part of our community. And most important, of course, are our students. So we are very excited that they're here, and we thank them so much for all that they do. If you have any questions, please let me know. Jennifer Ponsel at IB Coordinator.